Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cosmopolitan Education. If you have not subscribed to this channel till now, then please subscribe to this channel so that you will be getting all the updates or all the videos which I will be putting in this channel. And if you like the video, don't forget to press the like button. If you are having any doubt, any query, so you can write in the comment section. So today I'm going to start a new chapter of biology, that is heredity and evolution. This is also very important chapter, important topic this is, and every year questions are asked from this chapter, and this is also very easy to understand. There is not that much any complex thing which is present in this chapter. So let's start. First of all, we have to talk what is heredity. It's not a new term for all of you. I think you are able to give any proper definition for this term heredity. So when we are talking about heredity, it is simply the process of passing of characters from the parents to the offspring, because in every generation what we are able to observe, what we are able to see, that some characters or some traits have been transferred from the parents to the offspring. As any new baby is born, it has some characters from the mother and some characters from the father. We can observe different types of features in a newborn baby. As for example, we can take eye color, we can take skin color, we can take height of the baby, or we can take example of earlobes or these things which are clearly observable in the newborn baby. So in most of the cases they take the characters from the parents. In few cases they can show some different characters also, which is a special case which we will study in this chapter. So basically heredity, this term consists of all these things, or all the transmission of characters from the parents to the offspring. Okay, now what are the or what can be the types of the traits which are transferred from the parent to the offspring? Or first of all, let me tell you the difference between characters and traits. So tell me one thing, do you think these two things are same, character or trait? These things are same or they are different? You have to think upon this, because they are different from each other, and very minute difference is present in between traits and characters. Let me take one example. Suppose if I am talking about the eye color, so this eye color is a character which is having different traits. As for example, the eye color can be black, it can be brown, or in some cases it can be blue also. So eye color is the character, and these are the different traits: black, blue or brown. These are the traits for the character. In the same way, if we talk about the hair color, so hair color is the character here, and it can be black, it can be brown. So these are two different traits for the character hair color. So this is the basic difference between traits and characters. And when we talk about the types of traits which are transferred or which can be transferred from the parent to the offspring, so simply we define the traits as like this only, that they have been transferred from the parent to the offspring, but they can be divided into two different categories. When we talk about the traits, they are divisible into two different categories. They can be acquired, they can be inherited. Now from these two simple terms, you can easily guess that the traits which are inherited, as the term inheritance is hidden here, so inherited means simply they are obtained from the parents. Inheritance is showing the thing that they have been transferred from the parents to the offspring. So this is the main thing which is related with inherited trait. They have been transferred from parents. the very first point, which is under this inherited trait, that they have been transferred from the parents. As for example, the baby simply gets its eye color, skin complexion, hair color. These things are transferred from the parents only, so they will come under inherited traits. And the another thing, or the most important thing which you should know about inherited trait is, it is a genetic variation caused in reproductive tissues. They arise because of some genetic variation in the reproductive tissues. As they are transferred from the parents, they are called inherited trait. But when we will talk about the acquired trait, so this simply means that they are not inherited from the parents. Any newborn baby, it has not got this trait from the parents. It has developed by its own, or you can say that developed throughout lifetime. It cannot be observed just at the time of birth. It is developed by the individual during its lifetime. So it can get some time to be expressed. Actually, acquired trait and inherited trait, they are expressed from the time of birth itself, but acquired traits, they can take some time, and it is developed by the individual in his lifetime. As for example, in the case of inherited trait, we have talked about eye color, skin color, but in this case, when we are talking about acquired trait, it can be the gain of the muscle. This particular thing cannot be inherited, or it cannot be transferred from the parents. For the gain of the muscle, the individual has to be, he has to do some physical work for the gaining of muscle. So this type of trait, it comes under acquired trait, or you can say gaining of knowledge also. It can also come in this category, in the acquired trait, because the individual has to work for that. So gaining of knowledge can also come in this category. And if we talk about the third point of difference between these two, acquired and inherited trait, so the acquired traits, they arise, or they are caused because of somatic variations, as it was caused because of genetic variations, while this is caused because of somatic variations in the non-reproductive tissue. Because as they are acquired, they are not transferred from the parents, so they don't have to do anything with the reproductive tissue. They are or they are caused because of somatic variations in non-reproductive tissues. So these are the basic differences between acquired traits and inherited traits. This is also very, very important to know, because very frequently their difference has been asked in the examinations. So you have to clearly understand about these two terms, what is the difference between acquired trait and inherited trait. And this chapter, heredity, is full of this type of interesting topics actually. So in this video, I am covering only this much portion, and stay connected for the next videos which are related to this topic. Thank you for watching this one.